It was the show that defined a generation. Two brothers solving mysteries with charm, style, and heart. But behind the smiles and the fan mail, the Hardy Boys was hiding a secret that would eventually tear it apart. Now, decades later, Shaun, Cassidy is finally revealing what really happened and why the show went dark. In the late 1970s, Hardy Boys' Nancy Drew Mysteries wasn't just another teen detective series. It was a cultural phenomenon. Millions of young viewers tuned in every week to watch Shaun Cassidy and Parker Stevenson as Joe and Frank Hardy. Two clean-cut brothers chasing clues, cracking cases, and winning hearts across America. With its perfect blend of mystery, music, and youth appeal, the show launched both stars into instant fame. But for Shaun Cassidy, fame came at a price few could understand. He was just 18 when the show debuted. Balancing a skyrocketing acting career with a booming music one, and the pressure was relentless. It was exciting, Cassidy would later recall, but it was also overwhelming. We were kids being treated like products. Behind the scenes, the show's production wasn't as wholesome as the image it projected. Long filming days, rushed rewrites, and studio interference took their toll. NBC wanted bigger ratings, more drama, and a sharper edge. And as the seasons went on, the Hardy Boys began to lose the innocence that made it special. By the second season, the tone had shifted. Gone were the lighthearted adventures and classic mysteries. The stories grew darker, moodier, almost unrecognizable from the show fans fell in love with. It wasn't a creative choice by the cast, it was a mandate from above. Executives wanted to appeal to an older audience, and in doing so, they stripped away the show's heart. Shaun Cassidy, now reflecting on that time, admitted that the show's direction began to clash with his own values. "Stop being fun," he confessed. "We started dealing with heavier themes, and it didn't feel like the Hardy Boys anymore." For the young star who was already grappling with exhaustion from touring, recording and filming back-to-back, the darker shift was a breaking point. He began pushing back, asking for changes, something that didn't sit well with the network. Insiders say creative disagreements mounted, and tensions behind the scenes grew unbearable. By 1979, the Hardy Boys' Nancy Drew Mysteries quietly came to an end. Officially, NBC blamed declining ratings. But Cassidy now admits there was much more to the story. "We were burned out," he said. "I think the audience could feel it too." The magic was gone. The end of the Hardy Boys marked the beginning of a major turning point in Cassidy's life. He stepped back from acting, focusing instead on writing and producing, finding new ways to tell stories on his own terms. And while fans mourned the loss of the show, Cassidy saw it as a kind of liberation. In later interviews, he revealed that the show's demise also mirrored a broader shift in television, a move away from innocent, feel-good entertainment toward something grittier, edgier, and more real. It was the end of an era, not just for the Hardy brothers, but for the kind of optimism they represented. Today, looking back, Shaun Cassidy says he has no regrets. "I loved what we did," he said, "but it belonged to a different time. We grew up, and so did the world." Still, fans remember the show with deep nostalgia. Its warmth, its music, its innocence, and the way it captured the magic of brotherhood and adventure. Because while the Hardy Boys may have gone dark, the light it left behind never truly faded.